Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, greetings and salutations. This is the first time I've done a stream in quite a long time. So, let's see how... Oops, this is too high right here. Perfect. Woo! We're back at it. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Thanks for being here. What's going on? We got Samantha, Richard, Kelly, Kyle, Dunch. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the fun. Sounds like a great time watching from Virginia. Yes, I'm excited to hear your guesses. I'm so excited to share the adventure with you. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredibly amazing. And I am trying to figure out my whole setup with the reading the chats and all of that. One thing I'm asking myself here today is, like, are we just straight up telling you where we're going? Are we giving you a full breakdown? Are we giving you some places? Are we giving you just spoilers for you to put it all together? So that's what we're going to have to figure out here today. But I am extremely excited to share with you the most exciting adventure I feel like I have ever been on, and that first international travel adventure experience. Incredibly stoked for it. And you know I'm still working through all the other fun and excitement. I had an amazing time in Arizona. Grand Canyon was beautiful. I feel like one of my favorite things to see, but just wait till you see the next destination I'm visiting as well. It was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous to see that destination and the next one. And I gotta say, Arizona was amazing, and the next destination was fabulous. So I'll give you some spoilers there too, see if you can put that together. But so many things I'm excited for. And it's so fortunate. You know, here in the U.S., there's so much we can see in the same country, you know, in such a small amount of space here. And I really make the most of that. So absolutely love that. What's going on? Let's go. I like it. I'm trying to make sure I keep my eyes on the chat as well. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've done it. But thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. So, what do you think? First of all, feel free to let me know your guesses. And secondly, should I give you straight up spoilers? Should I give you the full deets? What do you think we should do here? How should we approach this? But back in the day, if you recall, I was saying, I made a video about, I'm done vlogging. I'm like, I'm over this. You know, I needed a change. That was really, I think maybe I didn't encapsulate the feeling and the objective quite as well. And at the time I said, I'm done vlogging. And I feel like what I was trying to say in that video is more like I'm done with like the same vlogs. You know, I'm done with the sharing the same, for example, visits to parks with you. I want to bring variety, and I want to share adventures with you, whether they're vlogs or, you know, superhero videos and music videos that are exciting and new for me as well. And I feel like these travel adventures were a fantastic time. Now, it's a lot of work to edit the travel adventures. Again, I still have a good bit more to edit through here. So we're going to be at it for a minute. We're not done with editing those. And they're still coming. A lot more of those to come. Which is why I'm like, well, should I give you the full spoilers or what here? Let me see if I can. Can I guess? You are welcome to guess. But if you already know, I don't know if you're welcome to guess. Okay. Haley's got a guess in there. I like it. Nicholas, what's going on? A good evening from Switzerland. Greetings from Switzerland. Yes. I was thinking about saying at the beginning of this video, I was thinking about saying greetings, guten Tag, privet, bonjour, and I'm not sure how many others I know, at least at this particular moment. Going on the hola, of course. I'm going on the spot here, just trying to come up with them as we go. But so excited to share the adventures with you. And again, thinking about giving you just subtle spoilers, or if we'll straight up tell you. So I'd love to hear your thoughts if you think we should. But I think I'll just at least give you some subtle spoilers. There are clues you'll see in some of the videos I've already released. You'll see some more clues in some videos ahead. You may see some clues even in this particular live stream. You know, you never know. So keep your eyes open for those. And, oh, I wanted to comment on this as well. Check that out back there. So excited to share that view with you. Beautiful, incredible view in the very next Arizona vlog coming up. Loved getting out there. Loved seeing new places. I was actually planning to do way more locations on this past trip, too, than I had the chance to. But we had some bumps in the road when it came to, as I'm sure you saw, as getting sick can do. Complicates me being able to go more places. So I had to take a few places out of the itinerary, but we made it all work. It was a great time, an incredible time, and it's a lot of work again to try to edit through them all, but we shall see. We shall see how it goes. Fair enough. Yes, Kyle, I remember that. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. Hope you have a fantastic time with it. That sounds fantastic. I love that roll. You know, the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. All right. So guesses are permitted. And I talked about the US. I talked about all the editing I still have to do. So those videos are not done. And I'm trying to catch up and keep up, especially with my next adventure being right around the corner. I need to try to edit through everything as quickly as I can while I'm back at base. You know, I was like, do I even make an Orlando vlog? You know, my one back in Orlando. I was also thinking about stringing together, you know, making a cool, like, dynamic, fantastic sprint dynamic of being like, oh, congratulations on completing the fantastic sprint. You've won, like, a 10 times more epic adventure, and that's the one to come. But I'll just say it in this one, so you can hear that was the idea. It was like, you know, you have the host, you know, Mike hands off the, oh, congratulations, your reward is 10 times an epic adventure, starting now. And the plan here, again, being in Orlando, really, really brief. I'm not going to be here all that long, trying to get through a lot of work. Oh my gosh, so many things, as you can imagine, from taxes to just all that stuff, housekeeping, laundry. Oh my gosh. It's all the little things, right? So I'm so excited for this adventure. Now, I will say one thing. In case you're wondering, yes, John's hitting the nail right on the head here. He says, Canada doesn't count. Are you going on the Wonder of the Seas? Also a great question. Eli, is it Eli? We can come back around to that question. Eventually, maybe, probably, is a good question. Which one are we talking about exactly? That's a royal one, right? Okay. That being said, what was I saying? Oh yes, Canada doesn't count. The nail being hit on the head there. I will give you one straight up spoiler, one straight up clue. I am not going to a country that is physically, geographically connected to the United States. So it will not be a drivable adventure. That should bring some excitement to it as well. You know, I'm not going to two places, right? I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not going to Canada. Whichever way is upside down. Let's look at the Earth. Canada, Mexico. I'm not going there. I'm going to have to fly. It's possible maybe that I could, you know, take a boat to where I'm going, but I am flying, and I'm sure that's the logical way to go here on this one. So it's far away, is what I'm trying to say. It's a good hike. Maybe I'll even reveal to you, spoiler alert, a time zone change. Significant time zone change. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work while I'm there too, balancing that. So it's going to be fun to balance that. You know, allows me to figure out how I'm going to work comparatively to daytime here, daytime there. So there you go. Canada, not the one. Okay, Eli, Royal, sounds good. Hey, what's going on, Daniel? We got team. What's going on? Hey, Bridget, what's going on? Thanks for being here. And hey, Harrison, hope you're doing great as well. Yes, greetings and salutations. So yes, we're getting on a plane. It's not a drive. And you've seen me on a cruise go to like a short day trip. Like, would you call those international? I have no stamp on my passport. I didn't sleep in those countries. I don't really feel like that counts as an international adventure. So I feel like this is at least an adventure from an adventure lens. It's like, all right, I'm going to be spending more than 24 hours outside the country. So I'm really excited for that. But wanted to share some thoughts with you here. Again, some spoilers. There have been some clues already. I gave you some spoilers regarding time zones and needing to get on a plane, and wondering how many spoilers we'll give you. So if you don't want spoilers, let me know, and I'll give you tips or insights as to when to plug your ears, maybe. Maybe we'll go that route. But yes, it's also worth addressing, right? It's a very tricky time. And heart goes out to those in conflict right now, thinking of people in Ukraine. Again, often don't like to talk about the sorts of topics that I know a lot of people are getting information from. There's all kinds of things, and things can cause so many divisive issues. And that's kind of the biggest thing for me is just, why can't people come together and just all be on the same team and be positive and be happy and be friendly? So those are the vibes I try to emit. But of course, yes, heart goes out to those in conflict right now. And of course, those who are civilians, right, who are involved in very tricky situations. What's going on, Kristen? Harrison guesses Brazil. All right. That is a guess. I am incredibly excited for this one. Okay, so let me give you some clues. Do you want some clues? Let me know. Do we want to do clue route? I think clue route would be fun. A little bit of clues. Just to give you an idea, get you excited. Do I openly say it was or was not something that somebody guessed? I'm like, I don't know, But I am going to stick with the concept, I feel like, of since I said, if you don't want spoilers, I'll plug my ears while I'm giving you the spoilers, so you know what part to not listen for, okay? So since I said there's going to be a significant time zone change, maybe I should cover my mouth while I'm doing this too. Since I said there's going to be a significant time zone change, that also excludes from this particular adventure the North America, South America. On this, I think all of North America would be addressed like the same time zone. There's not like. Well, I guess maybe Alaska's got a pretty different time zone, but that's in this country, so that eliminates those options, right? So I've eliminated a couple of larger spaces for you. Okay, that's a good chunk of clues right there. Caribbean, it's a good guess. But is that a big time zone change? You tell me. We got some good guesses here. I like it. Dawn with Japan. Japan is somewhere that I would love to visit. Italy, another place I would absolutely love to visit. Feeling those Italian vibes. Okay, that's cool. It's good guesses. I'm just sitting here, chilling, enjoying my cuppa as we're talking through the options here. But I also want to point out the fact, of course, that I love the United States, loved all the adventures here, and we're so fortunate to be able to see so much. So of course, have my red, white, and blue shirt on during the stream too. Got to appreciate. But maybe that means something else too. You never know if something else is implied there too. Probably some spoilers right there, some significant spoilers. But I would love to do, man, so many places I would love to do. Just all of these places I would love to do. But yes, definitely a few stand out to me. Spain, France. I'd love to do, really, a lot of Europe. I feel like that would be incredible. But we got to start somewhere, so we're not going to do them all in one. Not going to knock out a massive batch of European countries all at once, nor will we knock out a massive batch of Asian countries all at once, nor, which are there other options? Australian countries. It's one country. New Zealand. Oh man, that's. I got to look at a map again. I'm pretty sure it's a different country. Yes. Moving on from that. Not showing my lack of geographical, but it's continent, right? Is that what it is? The continent of Australia, but there's Australia and New Zealand are both countries in the continent. Isn't Australia its own? Because we did North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, we got a lot of guesses here. We got some good. Is it a territory of the United States? No, it is going to be more thrilling than being a territory of the United States. It is going to be completely outside the United States governing body or continental body. So no. Antarctica, that would be awesome as well. Yes, so many great options. There you go. Iceland, Greenland, South Africa, that'd be cool. There's so many cool ones. Australia is a continent, right? Okay. Australia is a continent. That makes sense. But we've got so many options, and I appreciate your thoughts there, your insights. Want to make sure that I'm sharing fun adventures with you and giving you the right amount of spoilers here. But thinking about it. All right, so yes, there are so many interesting places to visit. We got some spoilers going on already, and something I'm really interested to try. I'll tell you. I'll give you a little bit of spoiler here. Something I'm really interested to try. I'm always a food dude, when I'm in the mood, and the mood is always. So something I'm really interested to try in this new destination is food, for sure. Now, they have a couple of menu items to me that seem slightly concerning, the use of some ingredients that I wouldn't normally. But you actually may see me reference that in a video coming up. So if you take what I just said and you combine that with the video you see coming up, then you will know exactly where I'm going. But yes, there's some food items, some ingredients that you wouldn't anticipate. But so many cool places to visit. And that's a good question as well, Kristen. I've been traveling alone. Norway would be awesome. Norway is high on that list. I would love to make that one happen at some point. Definitely somewhere that I was considering. I was even considering for this very first adventure. But who knows? Maybe, John. Maybe you got something there. Maybe you're working with something. What am I drinking? This is tea. I'm having tea. A familiar beverage to many and all. But it is a chai tea. I've got some milk in there as well. So that's how I'm doing it. What's going on, William? Thanks for being a part of the fun with me. So many options. So many options. We got people thinking Paris. We got people thinking escargot. Okay, Haley. We got guesses. I saw all kinds of guesses so far. And destinations have been stated. Okay, I'll say that much. How about that? Some destinations, if not all destinations that I'll be visiting, have been stated. So if you work through all the options there, I'll let you know. You're pretty much there. But yes, I was hoping to, maybe I'll just give you a whole straight up spoilers here. But let me give you a little bit, and then you'll know a couple places I'm at least for now not planning to go, and we'll see what you think. So here's the spoilers. I'm going to cover the face and mouth, so you you can't see what I'm saying if you're not listening for the spoilers. So spoilers here. I was thinking, and I was hoping to, honestly, initially, I was like, let me do more countries. And so I wanted to add in both Norway as well as Spain. I wanted to see if I could make those two happen from this particular destination we're going. But I'm realizing I only have so much time, and, time off, and working from their time. So I'm only doing a couple of countries, but I'm doing a couple. So that is a bit of a spoiler as well. And I'll tell you, I feel like people can know that, even non-spoiler. It's a couple of different countries will be visited. So I'm so excited for that. I could give you another spoiler as well. And this would pretty much just get you there, if you want all the spoilers. What do we think, everybody? Do we want me to spill the beans here? I wanted to make sure everybody had the chance to jump on as well and hear me spill the beans. So you're going to Epcot World Showcase. Not quite, John. Not quite, but it's a good guess. Eiffel Tower, catacombs. Okay. Spain. Spain would be really cool. That would be really cool to see. So I will give you a massive spoiler, which will pretty much tell you where I'm going. Do we want that? Want to hear uniform agreement of it? Yeah, why not? I feel like I'll want it. And again, I'll cover ears and mouth for those who don't wish to hear spoilers. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my first ever international travel adventure. So excited to share with you. Spoilers. I'm going to be visiting a couple of different countries. And those couple of different... You know what? Here, let me give you another not-so-spoiler before I do this. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'll give you another clue. Big clue here. If you can put this together. I'll even cover my mouth while I'm saying it. But this is not the full spoiler. This is another big spoiler. If you haven't guessed it at this point, I don't know how many other clues I can give you. All right? So I'm going to be going across the pond. To say across the pond. So there will be some travel involved in this adventure. So see if that gives you enough information to tell you where we're going. And again, there were other clues passed, right? So many different clues passed, but I'm so excited. Again, we want the beans. What's going on, Warlock? Those all sound awesome, John. I'd love to visit all those places. Everybody wants the spoilers. Okay, did we get an idea, at least maybe of one destination, given that clue? Do we know where we're going now? Or is there still some confusion? Okay, we want it direct, huh? I'll give it to you direct. Here, I'll give you one more clue, one more spoiler. I won't cover my mouth. So if you're watching this stream in the playback or something, first of all, let me know in the comments if you don't want the spoilers, if you want me to keep covering my mouth and stuff. And if you're watching this stream in the playback, I'm thinking you might want to skip over the big reveal. But if you want to hear the big reveal, then stay tuned, listen in. And again, I'm still so excited to show you the fantastic sprint adventures, right? The continental statewide adventures, although it got cut short early. We didn't get to do so many places. It was absolutely fabulous. My next destination was really fabulous. That was somewhere I would love to spend more time in the future. So, really enjoyed that one. When will the new adventure vlogs are coming out? It's a great question, Eli. It's France. Okay, the team thinks it's France. All All right. So it's still ambiguous with that particular clue. I'll give you the full detail. But first, let me answer. When are the new adventure vlogs coming out? It's a great question, Eli. Thanks for asking. Yeah, someone's got it. Someone's got it here. I think a bunch of you have it already. So, okay. So, when are the new adventure vlogs coming out? It's a great question. I've been doing the Arizona ones, as you've been seeing. When you say new adventure ones, are you talking about next leg of the Fantastic Sprint, or are you talking about the international adventure? Because I haven't gone on the international adventure yet, and that might be a bit of a spoiler for what's to come. Because if you've seen some of my pictures, you might know that some of these pictures can only come from very certain specific places. So, anyways, what was I saying? I was saying, oh yes, the next part of Fantastic Sprint. They're coming out day by day here. You'll see another one coming out this Wednesday. We have our next Fantastic Sprint, and I've been doing every Wednesday. I'm going to play around with the times a little bit. I'm also trying to catch up. So I'm going to try to do maybe even 2 or 3 vlogs a week. But it's just so much editing to work through because I did so much, and I want to share it all with you. So I'm still balancing that part. So if you're talking about that, those adventures are right around the corner. I'm trying to speed up so I can I can get through them all for you. But you're gonna have a couple weeks of Fantastic Sprint, which I'm really excited to share, for sure. At least a couple weeks, a few weeks, let's call it. All right, international cruise would be amazing too. But are you going to edit while you're on your trip? It's a great question, Eli. My hope is to get all the... That was a good clue. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it, Warlock. You're there. Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm looking good. Trying to stay fresh. Just shaved for you right before the stream, actually. So, Fantastic Sprint. Adventures continue. 4. Let me tell you, and now I'm gonna do the big reveal. So if you don't want to hear it, no need to listen in, but this is the announcement. We're telling you exactly where we are going, button for button, for my first international adventure. And it's not a cruise. Just so you know, I'm just flying over, and I'm gonna go experience as many parts of these couple of countries as I can. And this is the announcement. So if you don't want to hear it, let me know in the comments quickly, or you know, whatever. If you're watching the playback, then, you know, mute this part, look away, go to check out another video of the local adventures, the Fantastic Sprint. But big reveal is this, and one more clue, because you'll be there at this point. I wanted to go somewhere for my first international adventure, especially staying there myself, like planning the trip myself and all that. I wanted to go somewhere where I could get by in my own language. Okay, so English. So, that was a hair. I'm not sure what that hair was doing there. It's still in there. Give me a second. Oh, the hair. Why is there a hair in my mouth? Probably because I just shaved. This is awkward, y'all. It's embarrassing. It's still in there. Can't even get it out. Anyways, maybe it's like part of a meal. Do we have the answer now? Everyone's not being TBD'd. All right, y'all. Everyone's happy with that? Do you know where I'm going now? You know, I said English speaking. That's the big thing. We're there, right? So I'm flying to a destination. I'm going to stay there for an extended period of time. And they are fully English speaking. There's a couple of different countries I'm trying to make the most out of. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the official spoilers is I will be traveling to first destination for my first international multi-day experience, and it's going to be a multi-week experience, is Ireland. I saw a guess for Ireland. I got to scroll up and see who guessed Ireland first. Let me go scroll up and find that. The first comment I saw that was Ireland had a little IE next to it. So our winner was Daniel. Daniel crushed it with the first guess. I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can in several weeks, if possible. And then I'm planning to visit another country. And if you didn't get it from the clue across the pond, then we will be going to the United Kingdom, to Great Britain. I think Great Britain is the main island, whereas the United Kingdom is the larger kingdom. So we'll be going to, I mean, I'd love to do England, Scotland, and Wales, but we'll see how much we can get done. I'm like, I'm there, I'm Ireland. I'm like, I may as well also do England, right? So that's what we're going to do for our very first multi-day, multi-week, see the countries, experience it all, stay there for a while. I'm looking into so many things. I'm looking into guided tours. What do you all think of this? Are you excited for this update? Let me know what you think. So that is, I'm stoked for it. First real international experience. It's not a cruise. I'm sure someday we'll do some international cruises too. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I was so excited to be making this happen. It's a tricky time, and things are coming back more and more to normal, and so we can travel again. So that's how I came about this plan. I'm like, hey, I've been waiting too long. Let me go somewhere English speaking. Let me go somewhere accessible. Let me go somewhere where I can maybe get around because it's English and all that. Now, there's something to consider in these countries. They also drive on the wrong side of the road. I've been trying to do my homework here, and it's a little tricky because I want to look into that. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts. Woohoo, UK. Yes, UK, you got it. So yes, I'm going to be going to the 2 islands across the pond. That's right. Are you going to eat at the Guinness Brewery? Yes, I want to hear all the suggestions. That's what I'm looking for here. Everyone's not being TBD'd. France, UK. Visit the Queen. That'd be cool. I'd love to see it. Yes, let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear suggestions. And I want to compile a list. If somebody wants to put together some of the greats from the chat, that would be cool too. I think you know who you are. No, it's fine. I can do it. Are you going to eat at the Guinness Brewery? I do want to visit the Guinness Storehouse. That's like one of the iconic things, right, in Dublin, where it's like, you got to try the Guinness, but maybe I should eat there too. If they got good food, I want to hear it. Dave, that was my exact first. I'd love to hear about it. Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales. I'd love to hear about it, Mel. That's good to know. Do a guided tour. I would love to look into the guided tours. William, what's going on? Irish, I like it. That sounds right with that name. Yeah, I can see it. How do you like it? Are you based there? I imagine so. And how fantastically amazing is it? And I want to see as much of it as I can, right? And so here's my thing. I'm gonna be fully, no more TBDs. No, I'm giving you spoilers. Yeah, sounds good. Let me know. But yeah, I want to hear all the suggestions for afforded guided tours. I'm thinking especially when I go to the United Kingdom. I'll have a lot of freedom and flexibility work-wise. I'm planning to take off during that time to just explore and see it all. So I'm going to try to work remotely for a bit, and then I'm going to do hopefully United Kingdom fully off and just take some time off and enjoy it. Again, thrilled for that first adventure with things opening up. I'm so looking forward to it. Cool. So that is the plan across the pond. I've been to Ireland twice. Awesome country. That's so cool. Are you going to visit Hogwarts? Maybe. You mean the real Hogwarts? You're talking about the Harry Potter land? Because I'm like, well, we have the theme parks here. I want to see, there's so many things I want to see, but some come to mind, and let me talk you through the thoughts. Well, I'm gonna circle around, but I want to hear all your thoughts too. What Irish food are you not so thrilled about? Haley, I think it was more in reference to United Kingdom food, but I'm not sure. Maybe both countries do it. It's the, what do you call it? It's the black pudding. So white pudding, good stuff. I like it. Black pudding. There's some ingredients added in there. One particular ingredient, probably what makes it black, which makes it less exciting for me. But that being said, you'll see in an upcoming video, I actually tried it, and it wasn't that bad. But still don't love the thought of eating a particular substance, if you will. Particular liquid makes up the black pudding. So let me know if that makes sense to you. You're gonna have a great time. I'm so excited to see it all, and I'm open to any suggestions, recommendations. Cool. What is that? I can't even pronounce that. Cool Irish history, though. I should write that place down. Thank you. Let me copy it. Warner Bros. Studio tour. That would be cool in London. But again, is it like different and new and unique? Here's some stuff I really wanted to do. A whole video of no TBD. Holy cow! Wow. Are you thrilled about that? Are you glad? It was a big reveal. When are you going? I'm going extremely soon. I'm trying to edit through all my current videos before I get rolling. And this is a solo dolo trip. Solo dolo, y'all. So it's just going to be a day of adventures, and I'm excited to share it all with you. It's going to be a lot, though. We'll see how it goes. Oh, the video's working, right? You can see me. Yeah, it looks like it. I guess my phone is... I was trying to watch the chat on there, too, but it's in a different place. Irish English breakfast with awesome items. Yes, that was the cuppa reference. If you caught the cuppa, that's what I was going for there. Red, white, and blue, multiple places. I don't know about the Jack tour. It sounds like a lot for me. I consider trying stand-up. I've actually thought about it, Tom. I have thought about it. Thanks for putting it out there. I might do it. I am ears and I'm eyes. I'm ears and eyes and legs and toes. But I'm also open to the suggestion. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Steven, that was another one. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking so far. And I want to hear what y'all think. Just putting together basic level. I'm like, Ireland, I want to see as much as I can. I know Dublin is like it's the capital, or is it the capital? Main place that tourists go and stuff. But I need to do Dublin. Guinness Storehouse. I'd love to do maybe one of those hop-on buses. But I'd also love to see a couple other spots. I'd love to go down to, Cork, and see the Blarney Castle. I'd love to go to, this is going to be a massive spoiler. You're going to see in my upcoming Fantastic Sprint videos. If you don't watch this, those will still be subtle clues. But if you watch this, then you'll get it. You'll get it down. I'm hoping to go to, what is it on the west side? Help me out here, somebody. Galway. And we're going to see, what's out there in Galway? Cliffs of Moher. I'd love to see the cliffs of Moher. They have a lot of like iconic like castles, historical like landmarks and things. I'd love to see that. Giant's Causeway would be cool up in the north side. We'll see what we can make happen. But I would love to experience as much as possible. Beatles experience. Yeah, I feel like I got to do London, but I don't know. Like I haven't looked so much into the UK side yet. Like what am I doing there? So if you have thoughts, suggestions, let me know. I cannot get rid of this thing. I feel like it's some food. Give me a second. It's literally stuck in my teeth, so it must be food. Anyways, not sure where you'll be staying. I was in Dublin, did a day trip, Northern Ireland. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That might be cool. Check out the castles. I got to do the castles. For sure. No worries, Kelly. But I like the idea. And if you have thoughts on which castles, let me know. I'm all ears. I would love to do some more superhero, Tom. I would love to make that happen. Haven't had a chance lately. Been too busy with all the traveling. Yes, Ring of Kerry, Galway, thank you. Trim Castle. Never heard of that one. Oh, that was in the movie Braveheart. Okay, cool. I like that. So I've done a lot more homework so far when it comes to Ireland, in terms of some of the different destinations there. But yeah, there's so much to see, and I'm like, oh man, how much of the United Kingdom can I actually get done as well? This is gonna be incredible, though. I mean, if you ask me, I'm just stoked. I'm stoked. Stonehenge, that would be really cool to see too. So it's things like that, I feel like. Yeah, the outdoorsy, the beauty of the nature and whatever. But of course, I mean, you got to see... I feel like I've got to see stuff like, Buckingham and, all the stuff like that. Castle and all that. Or palace. You be even saying Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. It's a good question, Brittany. I might. I have to limit how many spoilers I put out there. I know we had a lot of questions on dates. But what if I were? What would you recommend? What are your thoughts? I do have a trip right around the corner. So, maybe. This thing is ridiculous. My teeth. Ridiculous. Okay. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts, suggestions. Do I have the right activities? Do I have the right agenda for while I'm in Ireland? Is there anything else that maybe is missing? How about United Kingdom? Do you have any thoughts when it comes to that? And again, I'd love to add in, now that we're doing full spoilers, I would love to have the opportunity to add in things like Norway and Spain, but it seems like I'll have to come back for those on a future trip. But just to start somewhere and have some international experiences, I'm stoked for it. Really excited is how stoked translates. I'm dating myself here. Live streams on your adventures? Maybe. It's a good question. Real, but we'll have to see. It's there's pros and cons. There's challenges to it. TBD. TBD is the short answer. It can be tricky, connectivity, background activities, and noise. Like there's a lot of things that make streaming trickier. But at the same time, editing's a whole lot too. But editing's so fun to go back and watch those videos, and I'm like, oh man, I can watch and enjoy it. Whereas if it's like cutting out and stuff, it's a little trickier. So, I believe they wear blue instead of green for St. Patrick's Day. Is that a thing? That's very interesting. Did 100% by public transit. You're renting a car. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about renting a car. Now, at first, I was thinking about being absolutely Dave crazy and renting a manual transmission vehicle. At the time, because those were far more affordable, at the time, I had no experience driving a manual transmission vehicle. I figured I would figure it out. I'll get over there, figure it out, everything will be fine. I since drove a manual transmission vehicle here, which was very nice. Actually, I was on the Fantastic Sprint. It was very nice. Had the opportunity to drive one in a part of town. It was really nice arrangement that I actually Airbnb host was like, hey, you want me to show you how to do it? I'm like, all right, yes, that would be awesome, thank you. So that was super nice of her. It was cool, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. And then I actively realized that also with our cars being on the wrong side of the road, the inside of the car is backwards. Gear shifter on the wrong side, things like that. I'm like, this is too many variables. I cannot drive a manual over there. Maybe I could try that in a right side country, but no, not the left side country. That's how that works, right? Left side, right side. I don't even remember. Where are our steering wheels? Our steering wheels are on the left side, on the right side. Whatever. I'll look at a car later. Favorite song that I made? Tom, it's a good question. Yes, I'm going solo. It's a solo dolo trip, and there it is. LOL, it didn't last long. What didn't last long? That's funny. The TBD. That's funny. I actually, it has to be determined. Like, it's a literal thing to be determined. I'm like, I feel like it'd be really nice to have the card, have the flexibility to be able to get around, and then make the most of it and see more of it. But I'm open to thoughts and suggestions. It's also expensive to get an automatic, especially. But I could only drive an automatic on the wrong side of the road, so we'll see. Am I going solo? I am. I'm going solo. Crazy Dave on his solo adventuring. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that too. I'm like, oh, what's the right way to like make the most of a solo adventure? I do think some sort of TBD. That's accurate. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. Where was I? I do think a tour would be great. A guided tour. I'd like to find like a nice affordable one. You know what'd be really cool is if I can find like, for example, United Kingdom guided tour. Let's call it like a 7-day or 3-day or whatever it is. And they do the transportation and they also do like the lodging. If I can find a good deal on that, and that would make sense. Whereas, me, I'm just like, okay, what kind of Airbnbs, what kind of affordable hotels can I find in all these different destinations? Or other apps, I'm using all these apps now. I just learned about all kinds of different travel apps, booking and yeah, so many more for hotels. So, a non-TBD live stream. Well, it's a logistic to actually be determined, or to be confirmed, at least. It's a non-TBD live stream, that's true. But some things are genuinely to be determined. Like, am I going to make it to Wales, Scotland? I'm imagining I'm doing London, but I can't know for certain. Oh yes, I have to for certain instead of for certain. I have to answer that question regarding Shelly Time. I love that song. That was a great one. My favorite song for me, I don't know. I really enjoyed the Disney World Flow. That one comes back to me a lot. So I feel like it's got to be Disney World Flow. But maybe that's just because it's my end song. I feel like maybe I should do the audio version. One of these days, but yeah, it's a great one for me, Disney World Flow. But there are so many great songs for sure. Will we get a sequel? That's a good question. I would love to make some more superhero videos. Again, Matt, when I get the chance, I will. Right now, I'm trying to do all the travel stuff, but when things slow down, I would love to put that together. Another thing I'd love to put together at some point is, I just want to figure out the approach to like improving the, I don't know, what would you call it? The production, I feel like, this is a non-TBD, this is a very transparent conversation. I feel like I'm very much there's so many ways to put it. I feel like I'm very much a entertainer. I feel like I'm very much a, like, big picture, high-level thinker. Not so much like an in the details person. I'm not so much an editor, I'm not the best, I think, when it comes to, like, camera angles and production aspect. Again, I love to entertain. That's my thing. Writing, that's something I enjoy doing. I've written some stories like Havoc and Gem, but I've written some bigger ones too. I'm just waiting to put that production together until I get a better sort of team or a better sort of approach to how I create high quality productions before I show you some of my deepest, sort of biggest superhero productions. So just so you know, that's something that's been in the background for a long time. Kind of story that I've written on paper. You got like chapters and stuff. A whole superhero saga. So spoiler alert. But someday we'll get that production going on. And yeah, everybody is in their own position. Everybody's going through their own experiences. It's unique for sure. Different ways of people and their motivations on how they look at things. But really, the truth of the matter is, the way that I try to look at everything and people and the world is, everybody's going through their own challenges. Everybody has their own way of dealing with their challenges. And sometimes, people have a hard time dealing with those challenges. And I feel like it's tricky for those who are in those situations. We're dealing with more challenges and have their own way of dealing with things, whether it's wanting to come across in a particular way or make other people come across in a particular way. But anyways, don't need to, again, dive into that point because divisive is not my thing. I want people to be happy, united, and together. And some of those words are synonyms, most definitely. If you stay in London, there's a great affordable hotel in Westminster. That is very good information. Thank you, Mel. I have to look at it. Oh, it's okay, great. That's the name. Perfect. I will take a look. Thanks for letting me know. Is that a website? Or is that's the name of the hotel specifically? But I will take a look around. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. You know what was really strange is like it actually seemed like hotels were surprisingly affordable in the United Kingdom, especially comparatively to in Ireland. And I'm not really sure why that is. I thought the United Kingdom was the expensive one. But who knows? we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm crazy. It also may have to do with dates as well, travel dates. Not giving any spoilers on that, but maybe have to do with travel dates. So we'll see. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to give you some insights into where I'm at, my thoughts, my life, my world, and really appreciate you being a part of all the adventures with me. So much more to come. I have to figure out my approach. I have to figure out how I can improve the quality and create that content that I really aspire to. I want to get back to making those silly, funny superhero videos, those music videos, but I'm also loving the traveling. Man, I had a fantastic time on the Fantastic Sprint, checking out all the different destinations. I guess I could just straight up say states. It was a statewide Fantastic Sprint. And I did have to cancel some as well because of that, a couple of different things, getting sick and changing timelines and all kinds of stuff too. But is what it is. We make the most of it, and I'm thrilled to be able to share a brand new experience in my life with you coming up extremely soon. So keep your eyes open for all the amazing Fantastic Sprint to come and the international adventures to come. Now, let me know if you have any additional questions, comments, concerns, and thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Any other recommendations? Any other questions you'd like me to speak to here today? This is that transparency stream, the openness. But yeah, I cannot tell you. This is one thing I'm going to say. I cannot tell you how many vlogs I'm trying to edit through right now. Oh, in such a short period of time, just trying to crush them out. And it's true. I don't do a whole lot of editing when I'm out and about because I'm trying to, when I'm in new places, I'm trying to see this new place, this new city or whatever. So it's so much I'm trying to edit through right now, and it's tough. It's just grueling. It takes me hours to edit through one vlog. So, man, to be doing vlog after vlog, day after day, trying to do even more than one a day if I can, but it's tough. It's just a lot. Especially, I'm thinking mostly weekend here. I'm okay, can I get another one knocked out today? I did one this morning. I finished all the way. What did I get up at 7-ish? And I really just finished that vlog around, was it 11? Probably around 11. And I was sure I didn't work straight all the way through. I had breakfast and things like that, but it at least took me a couple of hours for sure. And I'm oh, am I gonna do another one tonight? I think I am though, because I got to get through them, because I have so many other things I need to get through while I'm in town here before I'm off on my next adventure. So Fantastic Sprint, keep your eyes open for it. I'm telling you, the next destination is fabulous. What are you thinking of the Fantastic Sprint so far? Would love to hear your thoughts. What are your favorite parts? What would you like to see maybe a little differently? Anything like that, I'm all ears. And so glad you enjoy them. Will, thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Love to share the positivity and good vibes with you. And again, continuing to think on what is my approach. But I want to change. I want a variety. And I really do feel like the travel, especially the next adventure, is helping me get that sort of fulfillment where I'm I can share this and also enjoy something new myself. Now, I know a lot of people may be all about the theme parks or the Disney and things like that. And I get that. And some people, I'm sure, will be oh, I don't know if I really care about the travel, which is fair as well. But hopefully, we'll be able to find some entertaining adventures that most of you can enjoy. And who knows, maybe even new exciting things that you never thought of that even more people will be excited about. So this is where we're at. But I want to make sure that we're having fun with it, making the most of it. And life in general, I want to call it, it's a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. It's the turtle, not the hare. Just making the most of every day, improving those little moments. How do you make your wake up better? How do you make your day-to-day better? How do you make your going to sleep better? How do you make your whatever it is, those little moments that stack up to be so much of life? How do you make those amazing to really just make the most of your life? But I'm excited for the big adventures coming up too, clearly. Any cruises planned? Tom, it's a good question. I'm excited for, you're going on a cruise soon? One of the vlogs. That's awesome. So glad. I hope you enjoy it. Which cruise line, if you care to share? So me, I do not really have a whole bunch on the agenda right now when it comes to cruise adventures. And there's a couple reasons for that. But one of the biggest ones for me right now, because I've got some things I'm juggling with my schedule, is cancellation flexibility. I feel like it's a little bit trickier to find with some of the cruise lines, especially really good cancellation flexibility policies when it comes to the short term. If I needed to cancel my trips that I kind of did. I kind of came back earlier than expected because I had some other logistics to cover. I canceled a couple weeks and stayed in one place because I got sick. So there's a lot more flexibility with things like that, whereas the cruises, I just don't feel like there's so much flexibility. And there's a couple things on my agenda this summer that I'm trying to juggle between passion projects and travel opportunities and work and more, which I kind of need that flexibility for. So that's why I haven't really planned any cruises immediately. But trust me, it is in the back of my mind, and we're still thinking about what might make sense. You never know. Something might come up spontaneous, you know? So excited to share the international travel with you. Thanks here. And I am excited to share it all with you. Thank you for your positive vibes. And I do enjoy the travels. Yes, agreed. Oklahoma. I would love to check out like more of this country too. But hey, Lori, what's going on from Oklahoma? Again, there's so much I haven't done here. So I'm super excited for the first international adventure. I'm not putting that aside for a second, because I want to point out that one's like the most thrilling thing I think I've ever done. And it'll be the first passport stamp, the first like multi-day, multi-week international adventure. Man, it's going to be incredible. But so many other places I'd love to see, even here too. I want to see more of what is this? Well, there's Midwest, but I was also thinking, I don't know, would you call this the South? I'm thinking about like Georgia. I'm thinking about like Tennessee. I'm thinking about North Carolina. I'd love to do that. And you can make that a road trip, from Florida. So that's one. And I'd love to do the other way, too. Keys, Miami. That'd be cool. Spend some more time down there. Then on your other side, you've got your Midwest. I'd love to do the Dakotas. There's some epic, like, monuments and national parks and stuff out there in the world. Kind of like this beautiful site, which you'll see in my very next vlog, out there in the world, especially in our Midwest. And I love those kinds of sites, right? Seeing the nature. So I think you'd love to see that, or I'd love to share that with you as well. And I think that would be an incredible adventure to share. Glacier, that sounds awesome. Right, that's the sort of thing. Montana, you got that here. That's right. Podcasting. It's an interesting thought, Tom, and I might. I'm thinking after this next travel adventure, what does that next step look like? What does that next adventure look like? Do I do some podcasts? Do I do some more superhero stuff? Do I do a journey in how I'm pursuing? I'll tell you right now. I'm also working on... Oh, thanks, Doubt. I'm glad you think so. Oh, yes. I'm also pursuing, at the same time... how I can continue to grow in that passion that always kind of trying to find my way in entertainment space, right? I'm an entertainer, and I'm still working on different ways to get involved in those projects. And so that's another thing. I'm like, okay, some summertime might be occupied by potential projects that I might be working on. TBD, unsure. I mean, let's call it unsure. I don't know. I put in for and haven't heard back on. It's not a TBD. Lisbon, that would be really cool to see as well. There's so many international places. I'm so excited to see them. But the first one is going to be amazing. Wow. I cannot tell you how excited I am. We'll see with the weather and things like that. Yeah, there's another one, South Korea. But there's a lot of the states to see as well. I could go back to Hawaii. I'll tell you. I'll even give you spoilers here about other places in the states I want to visit. Alaska. I would love to do Alaska. I'm like, what if I do a month in Alaska? Wouldn't that be cool? I would love to do some destinations I've recently visited. I'd love to go back there for more extended periods of time. And you'll see the next leg of the Fantastic Sprint takes us to exactly where I'm talking about. And so much more. So much more. There's so much to see. I'd love to visit every state. That would be cool. So, yeah, see if we can make that happen someday. But so much life, there's no way to do everything that could possibly be done. Plug adapter, I got it, Mel. Thank you. Thanks for calling it out. I got a lot of things I've been doing. I got the plug adapter. I got the neck wallet. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta get an umbrella packed. So many things. But yes, thank you. Great idea. Good thoughts. And we'll see how that goes. Tell them what's coming up. Tell who what's coming up. What are we talking about? Tell who what's coming up. Or does that mean I should spoil what's to come on the Fantastic Sprint? Is that what you want to hear? Is that what y'all are looking for? Is Fantastic Sprint spoilers? Because, I could do that too, if that's what we want to hear. Blah, 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 blah. I am open to tips. Thank you. Yes, we should compile a list, for sure. But, when are you going? That's a good question. Will, it's soon. It's awfully soon. Awfully soon, shall I say. So, I'm excited for that. Definitely much to look forward to in terms of those travel adventures. And I just, again, want to share those positive vibes. Remind y'all that life is an amazing gift that we have. And challenges occur. We go through those struggles in life. Spoil what's to come. I can spoil what's to come, if that's what we want. That's funny. You're fine, Mel. I think a lot of people aren't on it, honestly. Like Instagram and stuff. It's just, what's the point if you're not, if it's not useful for you? So, I could spoil what's to come. I'm super excited for the next destination. It's fabulous. As I've said, it's fabulous. So if you don't know where I'm going yet, then it's fabulous. What's going on, Rodney? Beautiful. Should I tell you all? Do you want spoilers of where I'm going next in the Fantastic Sprint? That feels like a pretty big spoiler. No? But life is an amazing gift, and challenges occur, and, things can impact it, make it shorter or whatever. And it's important to appreciate every moment, to make the most of it, look for that happiness and positivity, and find it and create it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Tom. On set for the, what is that? What do they call them? Super chats? Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for being a part of it with me. That's what I'm trying to say. I dream to be an entertainer. I continue to dream to be an entertainer. And different people, put together YouTube stuff, I think, for example, for many different reasons. And for me, I have a passion to entertain. It's not like I have a passion for... I'm not saying I don't enjoy, but I don't have a strong, unwavering passion for example, theme parks, Disney, Universal, or any of those brands specifically, SeaWorld or anything like that. I don't have an unwavering passion for, food, right? I don't know. If I weren't talking about food in my content, I'd be fine too, Video games. If I weren't always making content about video games, I'd be good too. I want to be the entertainer. So that's why it's, I think, a little bit more challenging for me to find that sweet spot of okay, I know I like to share. What is it I like to share? Where some people are like, okay, it's for example, it's Disney. And I can maybe make videos on Disney. Maybe I can, whatever, write articles or whatever it is. But I want to be the face guy, right? That's my thing. That being said, I did think about news and being a journalist back in the day. But yeah, I've always liked being the face guy. I've done so many different things too, face things. So the adventures shall continue. I'm really excited for some of these projects, which hopefully will come through this summer. But we don't know. You never know. So we'll see what happens. And thanks to all those who helped make that happen and their support in helping me attempt to move into that space of entertaining, find different ways to make it work. So, yeah, make the most of it. Follow those dreams. I went to Miniso yesterday. Thanks to your vlogs. So glad you enjoyed it, Ian. I know this is a late comment. I know it's been sitting there. I even got to Tom's Super Chat first, but I wanted to address that too. Love them. You've been every day. Oh, you love the everyday vlogs, you're saying. Thanks so much, Ian. I'm so glad you enjoy them. Thanks so much for being a part of it. Miniso is cool, right? And yeah, that's what it's about, right? It's about sharing it with the world, sharing the passion of entertaining, of making people smile. And that's what I've been thinking about too, right? What aspect of entertaining is it, right? What's the message that I'm trying to pass on the day-to-day? And I think that message is along the lines of really appreciating life, making the most of it. That's right, Kelly. Fabulous. It was fabulous. That's right. I had a fabulous time. I would definitely go back. I would love to go back. Yeah, Arizona was great too, though. Awesome. Amazing, but not fabulous. Where was I? What was I saying? Someone help me out here. I'm having some tea. I'm having a cuppa. This thing is still in my teeth. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know, too, either what y'all think about this, chat feature. It was oh, yeah, do you want any sort of, a delay in messages? I'm okay, 3 seconds. Because it's oh, you accidentally hit enter over and over. Some people accidentally send messages extremely regularly. I'm oh, this might be good, but I don't know. It also, is it slowing things down? So let me know what you think about that, too. It's 3 seconds. So, that is life. And that's the message I'm trying to pass, is, life is a gift. Enjoy, make the most of every moment. And challenges occur. Don't get me wrong. I've had plenty of challenges, but I've also had so much opportunity. I've been so incredibly blessed, and I'm so fortunate with so many just gifts I've been given by the world, by life, by, depending upon, your beliefs. But, yeah, even in those challenges, the message here is even in those challenges, just finding that way to make the most of it and to appreciate everything. I'd love to visit Washington State too. Arizona, yes. Arizona was beautiful, and it was amazing. It was awesome. I needed A words, right? It's an alliteration. Amazing, awesome Arizona. Whereas the other place is fabulous. Okay. Might not be an alliteration, but it's fabulous. And that's the word we have to use. It's obligated for the next destination. So if you wanted spoilers, that tells you where we're going, y'all. Come on. North Carolina, I'd love to visit it too. I'd love to visit all 50 states. That is an item on my list. I think those would make for fun adventures. Washington State is one I would love to do, Kelly. Yeah. And, another thing that's beautiful about Washington State is I don't talk about this a lot on videos, but, you know, you've heard me talk about it once or twice, you know, from the finance lens, no state income tax. I do enjoy a no state income tax. So, that is a nice perk. Like to travel, really like the travel videos. Not able to travel as much as I would like. I can appreciate that, Lori. It's tricky. I just feel so fortunate that I have the opportunity. I'm so glad you enjoy them. Thank you. And I did not always have the opportunity. If you saw some of the first cruise vlogs, I think it was the first cruise vlog that Mike had put together, I made it in for that trip for a very short period of time. You'll see I was in very lean shape, which is good, but I did not get a lot of free time. I didn't take a single day off with that job, and now that I can work remotely, this is really my first time, like, this is my first job, like, taking time off. It's so nice to actually be able to get time off and to use it. Wasn't able to do, like, holidays or, you know, family trips and stuff, do any of my own trips. So now I'm like, I got to make the most of it, you know, national and international. And since I can work national even more than I can work international, I'm like, I got to make the most of that too. Your thumbnail is the Eiffel Tower. So are you doing Paris too? It's a good question. It's a good question. The thumbnail has a spoiler for the Fantastic Sprint. I don't think that France will happen this time around, but I'm not eliminating. So this is the thing. I stated earlier in this video, which you heard, the two countries that I'm going to. That doesn't mean that I'm only going to visit those two countries. I'm remaining flexible. If a tour says, hey, this is a 7-day thing, and we're doing multi-country, we're going ding, 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 and we're dropping back off, and it'll be a great deal, I might do it. So we'll see what happens. But that picture is one I took. So that's a spoiler right there for you. If you want to know what's going on the Fantastic Sprint, that's a spoiler. Tom, that's a 50 facts video. That could be cool. But what would those facts be? It's a lot of facts. Man's got so many facts. But actually, I could probably come up with that. I could probably come up with another 50. There's a lot of things we don't talk about. We don't talk about, my challenges with finding that job and just kind of settling on. I feel so fortunate now. It's something that works for me. From saving, finance, investment. We haven't talked a lot about all kinds of things. My future passions and goals when it comes to, like, for example, do I want to stay in Florida? I feel like that could be a whole video because I could talk to you about that. Do I want to stay in Florida? Now I'm asking myself that question because this is a deep answer. I mean, maybe I should make this video. Anyways, like your joke video. So glad you enjoyed them. Thank you. Have you been to Illinois or Oklahoma much? I've been to Illinois. We got a guesser here. We got a guesser. Who wants the spoilers? Do you want to know where I went in Fantastic Sprint? Because I did say it was fabulous. Okay? If you want to know, then I will tell you. Yes. I'll tell you yes. It was a fabulous time. I had an absolutely incredible time. You wait till you see those adventures. Oh my gosh. What an amazing place. What an amazing place. So, yes. Spoilers have been spoiled. You heard it. CM. Hit the nail on the head. All right. Illinois I have been to. Yes. I spent, I don't know, somewhere between, was it a week? Somewhere between a week and 2 weeks maybe? It was cold. It was August. It was August, and it was cold. But I was on the water. Something to be said for that. Windy City. That's how that goes. I've not been to Oklahoma at all. I remember that one. I was working during it. That's right, Ian. That's right. I was so lucky I managed to join for that trip, but that was the only time I got off during that entire job, pretty much. So I feel really glad to be doing something a little bit more flexible. Love the silly goofy. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Let me read some of this. Oh, I'm so glad you felt that way, Tom. The introspective and real when it comes to like heartbreak and isolation. I'm glad you like that. And there's, I feel like a topic that's not addressed often enough, right? Is like mental health. It's a tricky one. People. I think we have a natural tendency to just like not consider it so much or just think everything's fine. Definitely, if you ask me, undervalued and one of the topics of variables we think about a lot less in this country. I don't know about the world, but in this country, as we maybe should and could. I'm glad you valued that. Thank you. Cheers. What's the word for thank you in like some of these other languages, like German? Danke. Or spasiba. Is it spasiba? Spasiba in Russian, yeah? So maybe we shouldn't do the Russian right now. Stick with danke and thank you. Anyways, merci. There you go, French. And then English is, England and Ireland is English. Unfortunately, I don't know any Gaelic. I think there's a word like slánta or something like that. And it's like thank you, right? With the beers. Irish Gaelic. Someone help me out here. Hey, what's going on? CM, did I win it? No. No, I did not. But, live and learn. Gaming, what's going on? Hope you're doing great. Life update on that lens. Dating update, if you will. It's a good question. Could I make a video about that? Maybe I should do, like, while I'm in Florida, one video. Oh, man, make a video while I'm here. Maybe I should do a stream about it. I don't have to worry about a video. Maybe I should make it a video, though. With, like, life update. We talked about, yes, dating. There were a couple things, right? Dating, Florida, and then was there one other one? And I'm like, that might make for an interesting, like, life update, my one Florida vlog, before, because I have to edit through all my other ones before my next adventure. Upstate New York. I don't think I have. I've been to downstate New York. Waka Waka. No, I've been to New York City and stuff. I love Waka Waka. I might actually adopt that. That felt good. That sound felt good coming out of my mouth. What do y'all think? Was that a good one? Do I sound like, what is it? Gonzo? It's not Gonzo, right? No, it's the bear. What's the bear's name? Man, this is embarrassing. I should know the Muppets better than this. Waka Waka. That's awesome. Yes, I'm glad you feel a lot better gaming. Yes, you got to do what's right for you and your stability and health. That's right. Mental health. Did I lose any? You could say that I did. You could say that I did, CM. It just depends how you define it. Impromptu update stream right now. We'll have to do a rain check on that one. We're going to have to do a rain check on that one because I still have a lot of editing to do. And maybe we'll do another stream. This was a great time. And I hope you all had an amazing time as well. Thanks so much for helping me make the most of every day. Again, a passion for entertaining. And I'll take final questions. Let me know. Let me know. And then, would you like to see a video? I'd also like to hear your thoughts. Do you want to see a video on the dating update or the Florida update or any of those kinds of things? Let me know. Fozzie. Thank you, Fozzie. Do I still have the Honda? That's a great question, too. I'll straight up tell you that one. Yes. Yes. I am really enjoying the plug-in hybrid functionality, and it's really making me consider and appreciate the idea of a fully electric vehicle. I am starting to think about, actually, I'm going to give you, this is a reel. We're going real right now. We haven't even talked about this. Have a great day. I hope you have a great day as well. I am seriously considering, I was seriously considering the Cybertruck. I put in the deposit for it. I'm still waiting for it. But the Tesla has no more, rebate arrangement going on. No more tax credit. I'm seriously considering, for now, fully electric Ford F-150. You heard it here first. I feel like that would be really cool because I have an interest in a pickup truck. I have an interest in fully electric. And Ford's got the tax, credit, tax rebate, not to mention probably one of the biggest names in pickup trucks in the last, however many years. The 150s have always been the name, right? The flagship. So it's like you can trust that they probably know how to do that one pretty decently. But yeah, let me know what you think. You want to see a life update? Would you? Here's a question in the chat as we're going through this here. Would you like to see the life update video as a vlog, or would you like to see it as a stream? I want to hear. I mean, y'all are here for a stream, so is that bias? But let me know, and pretend it's not this stream, another stream or another vlog. Let me know. Thanks so much for being a part of it, Lori. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to sharing so much more with you. Enjoy the day, the weekend, make the most of it all. You want a life update video? Oh, you got the electric Silverado. Silverado. I'm trying to remember. The Silverado is a pickup truck as well? I don't even know. But yeah, Ford F-150, I'm like, okay, that's a big name in pickup. And fully electric, I'm about it. But I know there are others too. People have talked about so many others. And in one of my adventures, you'll see I came across another electric dealer. Although it didn't seem like the one for me. More expensive and didn't have the sort of models that I'm looking for. But now you know. Yeah, so, cheers. Is the pineapple lanai my favorite? Is that the Dole Whip spot? Vlog. We got one vote for vlog. That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, and again, those videos, Tom, it's like everyone's going through their own challenges. Everybody has their own ways of dealing with those things and hope that people are able to move through their lives in a happy and peaceful way. That would be my commentary. Pineapple lanai, Dole Whip. I've been trying to, maybe I'm getting old here. I shave so you don't see the gray hairs growing on my facial hair. Not only that. I mean, it's also like I want to look good, and I think I'm still trying to figure out what a groomed beard looks like for me. I'm not very good when it comes to the fashion sense. Still trying to develop a fashion sense. But what was the question? Oh, getting old. Talking about sugars. My big thing to try to stay healthy. I eat a lot of food sometimes. I try to avoid, not always. I often try to avoid those added sugars, unnecessary sugars, that kind of thing. Okay, we got 2 for vlog. I like 2 for vlog. By the way, are you all enjoying the vlogs? Like, are you loving the Arizona stuff? What would you like to see more of? What are you enjoying most about those? Let me know what you think. And again, thank you so much for being a part of it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. So pineapple and I is good, but it's also very sugary. Another place that came to mind was right there at the Polynesian. That what is it? The stuffed French toast. I love that. Downstairs. I mean, you can get it instairs too, but downstairs, like, affordable too. The stuffed one with the little Tonga toast. It's like a nice, reasonably priced stuffed French toast. That's good stuff. But healthy options, is what I'm trying to also consider, and we'll have to think more about that. We'll have to think more about that because that's a little tricky. Art of shaving day. That's an interesting idea. Moochie, how you been, by the way? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Moochie. I haven't streamed. That was another thing I was thinking about. I'm like, man, what if I Twitch streamed this update? I have not been on there in forever. I'm like, I'd love to get back there. There's just so much to do in life. And this isn't even the tip of it. There's so many other things that could be done. More to do than could ever be done. Like singing practice. I gotta do that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, so many exciting adventures to come. So many exciting projects I'm working on. So many exciting things in life. But I really appreciate you helping me make the most of each and every day, helping me entertain and send you the positive vibes. And I hope you feel those positive vibes. I hope you can take that away in watching the adventures, that every day is a gift. And, even though there are challenges that can be, quite, what's the term? Quite encumbering, maybe? That you have to find a way to make the most of it. Try to put a positive spin on everything. Because, just being here, doing that is a gift that we have been extremely fortunately been given. So that's how I feel. Feels amazing, man. Yes, so glad, so glad. Game randomly, no schedule. I might. I'm thinking about it. But again, I have so much going on, Moochie. If you heard the update where we're off to and all that, I mean, I'm trying to get a lot done in a very short period of time. Would you ever run a 5K? Maybe, CM. I'm really not the runner here. Pick my battles. Maybe I would, but I'm not really much of a runner. I'd say, I can be an endurance guy, but endurance walking. Although if I, get involved in some projects that I've been thinking about, that I've been hoping to get involved in, then I may need to practice those running skills. So that's why they call it the present. I like that. Very nice. Or should I say waka waka? Fozzie the bear. Thank you. Helpful. All right, y'all. Make it an amazing day. I appreciate you. Positive vibes coming your way. I'm so excited for this vlog. Right around the corner. I wish I'd gotten a little bit of better pictures right down there. But if you know where this, right down. How do I spin my hand that way? Oh, it's blocked. Right down. There we go. I was almost there. Right down there. Wish I got some better. Wish I got some better photos. Right down there. Yes, right through this shoulder blade. That's where I needed some better photos. But wait till you see this. It was a beautiful spot. Next time, man, it was just the sights in Arizona, incredible, So, thanks so much for being a part of it. So glad you enjoyed the streams. Positive vibes only. And no, I mean, life happens too. So sometimes there's not so positive vibes, but you just try to put the good spin on things. And appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed these spoilers. Are you excited for the adventures? I would love to hear your thoughts, recommendations, things to do, ways to do it. Potentially groups that do the things for you, like the tour groups or whatever. I mean, I'm ears and sometimes eyes. And there's one mouth. On the stream, it seems like it's maybe more than one mouth. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I just watched. Oh yes, actually that was from this season, wasn't it? Of the Amazing Race. I was gonna say no relation to the Fantastic Sprint. Unfortunately, but that'd be nice if there was. But we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I like that philosophical comment. All right. Live streams, local travels. Oh, travel locations. Yes, maybe. Might be nice. It's a fun thought. We shall see. See what we can do. I thought about that. I was like, okay. I mean, the fabulous place that I went. I'm like, that would be cool. So, maybe next time. Thanks so much. Oh my gosh, has it been an hour and change? What the heck are we doing here? What the heck is going on? Thanks so much, y'all. Appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of it. Positive vibes. Love to share it with you. I'm not quite sure what that is. Ham. But wait till you see it. It's a great spot. Great spot. You get a good photographer and you good. You Gucci. All right. Again, I feel like I'm right. That's right, Moochie. Oh man, I do love Amazing Race though. So fantastic sprint for your solo racer, random travel destination vlogs. How about that? So excited to share them all with you. More to come. Fantastic sprint. And then we're doing the fantastic international sprint. Enjoy it all. Thanks so much for being a part of it. Positive vibes coming your way. And let me know what you think in the comments. What do you want to see more of? Are you loving the vlogs? That can be post comments too, like after the video. Until next time, have an amazing, incredible, fantastic day. Wait, is that my saying? Play on. That's what I say. Maybe I should start saying, until next time, have an incredible, amazing, fantastic, fabulous, mind-blowing day. And make the most of each and every one. Positive vibes coming your way. Appreciate you. Peace. Peace out. Bye. Let me find some music here, too. You know, get us that closing music. I feel like the one I'm looking for is the... What's the song called? Is it... yeah, it's the Disney World Flow song. I'm just trying to find it. So just give me one momento. And then I'll do the text chat with y'all. Boom. Enjoy. Actually, I can just verbally respond while we're doing the outro. Legally distinct race. That's right. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. That's cool, Ham. That sounds cool. You too. Thanks, Ham. Appreciate you. Get on the Wonder. Everybody's saying that. The Wonder. All right, I feel like that could be interesting. Peace outie. Peace outie to you. Appreciate you all. Thank you. 10Q. 10Q very much. 10Q very much, y'all. Have a Dave-tastic day. It's a possibility. I like it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Thanks. Appreciate ya. Is this too loud, by the way? Is my voice too loud? Hope the audio quality was good. Feel free to let me know that as well. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, thanks. Bye.